Next up, we are going to welcome Jamie Lam. Jamie is our President of Global Capital Markets. I've known Jamie for almost 18 years. He worked with Walton for a number of years before moving on to work with one of the large Hong Kong family offices and another boutique private equity real estate manager. Jamie came back to us a number of years ago. He is a certified financial analyst, a certified public accountant. He is a fantastic colleague, and we're very much looking forward to hearing him talk about Walton's global fund strategy and share with everyone today. So, Jamie.
Hi everyone, I'm Jamie and very nice to see you today. So welcome to our section on global funds. It's an absolute pleasure to be here at the Walton Conference 2025 at beautiful Phuket and collecting everyone here, global perspective come together. Just like what we are going to share, we build a global fund platform. And today I'll walk you through how we are connecting capital to US real estate across borders, across investor segments, and across market cycles. So we are doing it with efficiency, transparency, and institutional grade governance. And let's begin. So for 47 years, Walton has been a trust name in US real estate, land asset management, and development processes. So we manage over $4.5 billion of assets and over 989,000 acres of land in North America's fastest growing corridor. These are not just numbers. They represent our investment strategies in markets where you will see population growth, infrastructure expansion, job growth, and housing demands. So you will see we are looking into regions there is long-term values. More than 87,000 investors have placed their trust with us, and we are delivering over $2.8 billion in distribution to date. Our strength is in the fully integrated process, from land research, due diligence, land entitlement, exit strategies, investor relations, business partner support, all within our well-integrated process. Now, every step is built to reduce risk, manage risk, make returns to our investors, bringing clarity to our investors and business partners, and creating long-term values. In 2024, we took a major strategic step, launching GRT Capital Management. So this is a regulated asset manager in Hong Kong. We are licensed to provide investment advisory and fund management functions. Our vision is ambitious to become one of the most globally connected real estate focused asset manager in Asia, and eventually a bridge become between the the global capital and US real estates. And to do that, we are expanding our license footprint into Singapore, Dubai, Japan, and also Taiwan. So these are all financial hubs that aligns our global growth strategy. Our team brings over 200 years of combined experience. It's not only just about capital raising, but it's about fund management, investment advisory, capital market, structured finance, everything well within our own GRT capital management. And in under 18 months, we have launched 3 funds, 3 regulated funds, Japan, Hong Kong, and the Cayman Islands. So we are built for global investors and to meet the local regulation needs. And this is just the beginning. So what have we built? This is a global platform that integrates US land-based investment into regulated financial structures, giving our investors, our business partners, a transparent, scalable assets to real estates in the US. Now think of this as a single point of entry, so where capital connects with a high quality assets through a disciplined platform which are built for growth. And we form strategic partnerships with leading US builders, developers, real estate operators, so align with real market demand and to unlock long-term values. Our platform is designed to structure and deliver purpose-driven offering, supported by professional asset management and with full regulatory oversight. So we support our investors and our business partners with everything from KYC, due diligence, tax compliance, product onboarding, structuring, everything along the chain, the value chain, you can look into from us. And the result, we build a platform that is not just seamless, secure, but also it is built to grow with you. So in today's unpredictable market, I think where geopolitical tension, trade war, interest rates dominate the headlines. Investors are looking for protection, looking for shelter, but not just returns. And so that's why our approach recently, nowadays, is the defensive asset allocation. We design portfolios that prioritize capital protection, but at the same time, we want to deliver consistent income. And we do it with real assets that are less correlated to public equity, less correlated to the public debt market. And it's about avoiding the market roller coaster. We want to let our investors have to feel safe in their investment and deliver something more predictable, more stable. And what's the key to our strength? We have the real physical real assets in USA. So it's not just paper, it's not speculation, it's it's something tangible, physical, that is with real value, land-based investment, and a proven track records of performance. Now, private credit, just as Sam just talked about when he was in stage, is on the rise. It's not just a trend, it's on the rise. And it's becoming a major force in the investment world. In fact, since 2020, private credit asset under management globally has grown by over 1.7 times. So why? Because in a world of low yield and highly unpredictable, investors are demanding income, but in a way that is controlled and with consistency. And they want something alternatives to the traditional fixed income. So they want yield, but at the same time, they want to invest in assets that they understand with structure they can trust, and they know that it can consistently deliver the income they want. So private credit delivers on that. It provides tailored structure, negotiated terms, and lower correlation to the broader market. And it is more powerful when it is combined and backed by real estate, which provides tangible security and values. It's become a powerful tool for both income and capital preservations. That's why private credit is becoming a core part of modern portfolios and a strategic allocation for investors who wants to stay ahead. Now, let's talk about risk. I talk about all the good stuff about private credit, but how about risk? So specifically, default risk. So default risk, basically, I'm sure you know better than me, but basically it's the possibility that a borrower fails to make timely interest payments or timely principal payments upon its debt obligation. So within the private credit universe, not all asset classes are created equal. When it comes to real estate-backed financing, one category consistently stands out, that is land-based financing. Now, according to the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, default rates vary across asset types. So for example, for commercial and industrial land financing, it's 1.54% as the default rate. Home equity credit lines, 1.21%. But now, here the key statistics, the green bar here. Okay, so when you look at the green bar here, for real estate financing based on land, the default rate is only 0.86%, well below the average. And what makes it more powerful is that for real estate financing with land as collateral, the real estate financing is provided to the top 3 home builders in the US. The default rate. You cannot see any bar here because basically the default rate is 0. It's 0. So there is a 100% repayment rate from the top 3 builders. These are not just data point, it's a validation of the land-based financing strategy. When you combine quality land, strong counterparties, reliable asset managers, and well-designed structure, you get a credit product that is stable, that is low risk, even in today's uncertain market. So we have already put this strategy to work. Our builder land finance model, I'm sure you have heard of it yesterday, and I'm just repeating it. Our builder land finance model has been deploying to over 30 projects across North America's US fastest growing corridor, totaling over $230 million in capital, with an average duration 3.4 years and very 100% repayment rate. Yes, it's 100%. So all timely interest, timely repayment of principal. It's not just theoretical, it's not something conceptual, it's tested, it's proven, builder land finance. And that's why builder land finance is the foundation of our income-focused fund offering, right alongside traditional land investment. We start with builder land finance. So, sorry, I'm mixing 11 right. So builder land finance. So for builder land finance, this is our primary strategy. This strategy generates regular income. It can be quarterly, it can be every 6 months, semi-annually. But basically, we are providing financing to top-tier, credit-worthy home builders, primarily D.R. Walton, the largest US home builder for the last 23 years. And most importantly, it's land back. That means that these loans are secured against entitled land in US key development corridors, ensuring that, okay, we have the recovery potential in any negative or any adverse scenarios. So we ensure that we are having strong counterparties, strong, reliable securities, and that's why we can provide reliable performance. And the second strategy is land development, where we layer in land development, the growth component of our fund offering. We acquire land with a future buyer already identified. Typically, it's a national builder, so we sign on some letter of intent or a land sale arrangement with a home builder and going to sell the land to them in the future. As the land moves through the entitlement and the land sale processes, we unlock the value through capital appreciation. Now, we bring in these two strategies together, builder land finance for income, land investment for growth. We create a resilient and repeatable investment model backed by US real estate. So builder land finance deliver quarterly or maybe semi-annual income, predictable, stable, and reliable. Land investment adds long-term capital gain by targeting high-growth area and guiding land through the entitlement process, exit process, and the process that is being operated and run and managed by Walton. So it's a powerful combination. You can see cash flow today, but upside tomorrow. Income and growth, all in one structure. It is not just a balanced portfolio, but it's a performance engine that is built to adopt across cycles. So since launching GRT Capital in 2024, we have built 3 funds that reflect both global ambition and local relevance. In Japan, we launched the GRT Land Income and Growth Fund, which targets public investors, also as well as professional investors in Japan. It's a public offering. And in the Cayman Islands, we structured the US Land Income and Growth Fund, which we target global distributions from Europe, South Africa, Asia, to South America. And in Hong Kong, we launched the US Land Fund, a Hong Kong open-end fund structure which targets the Greater China audiences and investors. You see, we have built structures and vehicles that serve full investor spectrum, from institution, family office, accredited investors, professional investors, and public investors. And let's go through one by one. So this is our Japan public offering. It was a milestone for us. It's the first time a land-based investment has been structured in a fully compliant public fund, okay? And this is something that, for this historically exclusive asset class, that means that everyday investors, public investors, now they have the access to this public offering, a fully compliant public structure in Japan. An investor receives dividend semi-annually every 6 months, plus the opportunity to share in long-term gain from land. We see this more than a product launch. It's a market unlock and a blueprint for what's possible in other regions. And secondly, to scale globally, we've partnered with top-tier fund platforms, including, you can see a list of names here: Momentum Capital Platforms, Momentum, Swissquote. Our fund onboarding was approved by these platforms after vigorous due diligence process. They have each conducted their own independent reviews, covering legal structure, tax, investment team experience, and also our performance history. Whether an investor is in Europe, Dubai, Singapore, South Africa, or Asia, or South America. Now, these funds platforms are accessible, secure, and they're fully supported. And for our business partners, it means easier access to regulated products, creating greater credibility in front of clients and the operational support need to grow distributions effectively. And our Hong Kong fund is structured as an open-end structure, and it's fully approved by SFC, the Securities and Commissions in Hong Kong, the regulators in Hong Kong, one of Asia's most respected financial regulations. But what makes it even more appealing is this: it's also approved under the Hong Kong's Capital Investment Entrance Scheme, which means investment in the fund can count toward the asset requirements for residency application for applicants who want to move to Hong Kong. So that's what truly set us apart. We are the only net land-based fund approved by the SFC, and combining the regular dividends with the potential of capital appreciation over time, all built on US land-based investment. It speaks to the strength of our governance and the quality of our structure and our commitment to doing things the right way. Behind every strong strategy is even stronger governance. So we take very high on governance. That's why we partner with some of the most respected names globally in global finance to ensure that our funds meet highest standard of transparency, compliance, and control. So our legal counsel, Stevenson, Harwood, and Harneys. So I'm sure that a lot of you may know these names. They are famous worldwide legal counsel. Our auditor is Pricewaterhouse, the Big Four, and being recognized by global institutional investors and accredited investors, and basically all investors. Our custodian is DBS, one of the biggest and safest bank in Asia. And also our fund administrator, Amy Crop. Amy Crop is a UK-listed fund administration service provider, which they provide fund administration service across key global markets. So they are not just service providers, they are the infrastructures behind our integrity, making sure that every commitment we make is backed by world-class execution. And transparency is the foundation of everything we do. So we go beyond just doing reporting. Our investor, they will receive quarterly NAV report, And what means by NAV is net asset value. But these are just numbers. No, we are not talking about just providing numbers every quarter. We talk about, okay, what's the performance matrix that actually means something? And we provide not just number, but context. We provide real project overview, where our investors' money is going into. Build-to-land finance, land investment, what is happening on the ground, what's the performance? Okay, everything we are going to share with our investors. And we want our investors and business partners to see, okay, what's actually happening on the ground. And every year, the financials of our funds are independently audited. So because trust is not just built on promises, it's built on accountability, visibility, and also precise execution. Transparency also means being accessible. So to our investors and to our business partners, we are not just providing a platform, we want to connect. So by being here together in beautiful Phuket, as in the Walton Conference 2025, is a perfect example. This is how strong partnerships are built. So with trust, share time, and real dialogues, real conversations. And through these roundtable events, webinars, seminars, and investor events, we keep our dialogue open, we keep the dialogue open. So it's proactive, it's personal, it's ongoing. And if you would like to stay connected, so simply scan the QR code on the screen to follow us on LinkedIn and visit the GRT News portal. So we don't just manage capital, we build lasting partnerships that grow stronger over time. I'll pause a bit, I know a lot of you are scanning, so. All right. We've made onboarding not just fast and comply, but we want to do it frictionless. We want to do it personalized with best support provided to our investors and our business partners. From due diligence to business partner onboarding to investor KYC, documentation, co-branded campaigns, investor support, investor relations, everything tailored, and we're with our partner at every step. And with offices in Japan, Taiwan, Manila, Dubai, Singapore, and Hong Kong, we are on the ground in the time zone and fully committed to helping you to grow and scale. Because when you succeed, so do we. So we have talked about governance, structure, and transparency, the foundation of trust. But what truly brings us together is the alignment of interests. So making sure that our goals move in the same direction as yours. At GRT, we have built a model where investor success is our success. Our business partner's success is also our success. So our investor wants capital protection. We structure for downside risk protection and downside defense. So if our investor wants income and growth, okay, we have build-to-land finance and land investment. These strategies will deliver both stable cash flows and also a long-term upside. So if our investors want transparency, we deliver the regulated fund with institutional oversight. It can be a public offering in Japan. It can be a global fund being domiciled in Cayman Islands. It can be a Hong Kong SFC regulated fund. And I'm sure that eventually we would have our other funds that is more tailor-made to meet local regulatory standards. And most importantly, our performance-based fee structure, which means that we only earn when our investors and our business partners earn. This is not just alignment, it's basically partnership. Every party's interest is being aligned. So let's bring it all together. We have taken you through 47 years of our land expertise built on discipline, vision, and results. And we've shown you how we connect global capital to US real estates through our platform, our global fund platform that is secure, transparent, and built to scale. And we have walked you through the strategies for build-to-land finance for income and land investment for growth. And we have shown you the structure, regulated, cross-border funds, Japan, Cayman Islands, Asia, and on various fund platforms. And we've demonstrated our commitments to governance, transparency, and true partnership. This is not just a fun platform. It's a smarter way to grow and assets to real estate in the US. And it's already in motion. And we invite you to build this with us together. So thank you for your time. Thank you.